Good day to you viewers, I am Eric of All Trades and I talk about random shit because I want to. You have probably never heard of me because this is, in fact, my first ever video. I'm a small artist dude and my biggest goal is just to finish the manga I'm currently working on. So I would appreciate if you support me by liking or subscribing to the channel. That would mean a whole lot to me. But enough about that, you didn't come here to hear my life story, did you? The topic of this video is beauty in video games. What makes a game beautiful and what are the most beautiful games I personally have experienced. First off, quick disclaimer. Everything in this video is my personal opinion, so don't be mad if I think beautiful games are something completely different than you had in mind, or if I didn't mention a game you thought to be the most beautiful. If the latter is the case, I would also love for you to comment that game, because I love finding great games, and that's generally something I really enjoy. Now let's get started with the first part of the video. This video may contain spoilers for the following games: Hollow Knight, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Expedition 33 and Omori. First of all, I want to talk about fun games. There are probably people who think if a game is really fun, it is a beautiful game, but I certainly do not agree with that statement. Purely fun games are great, don't get me wrong, but I think they're far from beautiful. Games like Blade and Sorcery, Neon White or even 90% of roguelikes fit into this category. I'm not even saying those are bad games. Roguelikes are probably one of my favorite genres of gaming, and I have over 100 hours in Blade and Sorcery. I also adore Neon White. But I don't play those games because of their beauty. I play them because they are some of the most fun experiences out there. As you will see, every single one of the other games will also be great fun, but they have even more to them. Whether it's the environment, the gameplay, the story or the feeling they make you feel, they all have something beautiful to them. Now let's get to the first game. Hollow Knight is an amazing game and definitely a must play. I played through the game probably like 3 times already, one being with a randomizer. Silksong would probably deserve this spot even more, but I haven't played the game yet, so I can't really say anything about it. So this will just have to make up for that. First things first, the art in the game is amazing. Everywhere you go, it's just pure perfection of visual design. And don't even get me started on how smooth this game feels. Though movement is most of the time not really an important criteria when talking about the game's beauty. Even though the game looks absolutely stunning, that is not the main thing I think that makes it beautiful. The beauty comes from the unmatched world building in this game. Everything seems natural and the world behaves how you think it would. The Radiance feels like an inevitable deity just waiting to come out once more. The atmosphere of this world is made to make you curious, but at the same time it is oddly calming. I would strongly recommend you play Hollow Knight if you haven't already experienced it. And on the topic of great world building, I would like to move on to the next game. Even though Breath of the Wild is graphics-wise a lot worse than many other games, the graphics are still used to mirror an incredible world. But neither its looks nor its world building are the things I want to take a look at right now. I want to focus on the, in my opinion, biggest advantage this game has to other games: freedom. Breath of the Wild is widely known for its grand world and pure freedom. It was an incredibly influential game for the open world genre, and rightfully so. The feeling of going out in the wide world of the Legend of Zelda universe is a feeling that no other game was able to recreate so far. Knowing I played for hundreds of hours and still have things to do is amazing. Take all that and great gameplay and you have one of the best games ever. Talking about the best games, how about we talk about the best game of 2025? That's right, the next game on this list is going to be the Game of the Year 2025. It being Expedition 33, of course. It comes as no surprise that this game is a beautiful piece of art. I mean, just look at it, and don't even get me started on the music. That alone is beautiful enough. But looking past looks, music and all that, there's also just the story. I really do not know how to describe the feeling this story gives off, except for maybe it feels like art. And I'm not even talking about a game story that's just art. I mean, it feels quite literally like art. I never saw that in another game before. So I don't really want to spoil anything that happens in the game, but looking back, I feel like that feeling was also exactly what they were going for. Really an amazing experience that I can recommend to all of you. But now, let's talk about the last game on my list. And my personal favorite game of all time. Those are the words that first show up when playing Omori. Everything is going to be okay. What's that supposed to mean? Turns out in this game it means a whole lot. I would love to tell you, but playing it blind is an experience you can only have once, so I won't spoil it for you. Of course, I will have to tell you some things about the game, so if you don't want any spoilers, not even small ones, this is your cue to turn off the video and buy and play the game. What I can tell you about is what I think makes it as beautiful as it is. In my opinion, that is. But first, an overview of the world. The game's artwork gives off a calm vibe which slowly gets interrupted more and more. In the game you play in two different worlds, a dream world and a real world. The dream world consists of bright colors and a multitude of different creatures, while the real world feels more real, I guess. In between these sections are often short, horror-filled hallucinations creating a lot of tension. The story is a deep, sad story, making you feel more real emotions than any other game I have played. The big theme of the story is depression, guilt and friendship. You create real bonds with the characters in the story and experience the horribly depressive state the main character is in. Sometimes the story makes you incredibly happy and sometimes it completely destroys you. But most importantly, at the end you unironically come out a different person. You just know a game is great when it almost made me cry while reading a photo album of all things. I'm completely serious when I say no other games has made me cry at all. Of course, some of the times I felt sad with other games, but Omori is the only game I have actually shed a tear while playing. If you haven't played it, I am begging you to give it a shot. I am so sure you won't regret it. That's all I had to say about this topic. If you found this to be at least a bit enjoyable, I would appreciate you subscribing and giving a like. It really helps my channel grow and it only takes you a second. Anyway, thank you for watching the video to its end. Comment what you think about it and give me ideas for the next video. Till next time, bye.